Nice day. Today is Wednesday, 17th of July 2024. 17th of July marks World Emoji Day, a global celebration of these tiny express characters that have become an integral part of our digital communication. Sorry for very late. So, starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, the Hindu states that oil tanker capsized of Oman, 8 Indian crew members are rescued by Indian Navy. Indian Navy's INS attack during a search operation and rescue operation for the capsized Comoros flagged oil tanker MV Prestige Falcon. Rescued crew members include a Sri Lankan citizen. Tanker has a 16-member crew. The Indian Navy warship in INS Tiag assisting in search and rescue for capsized Comoros flagged oil tanker MV Prestige Falcon has rescued 9 crew, 8 Indians and 1 Sri Lankan, the Navy said late on July 17. The tanker has a 16-member crew, which includes 13 Indians and 3 Sri Lankans, according to the Maritime Security Center (MSC) of Oman. North Korean landmines could float into South Korea. North Korea and South Korea began removing mines at two sites inside their heavily fortified border on October 1st, 2018, as a part of their deals to ease decades-long military tensions. Animosities between the rival Koreans have been running high in recent years. North Korean landmines could be swept into South Korea by flooding South Korea's military warrant. On July 17, after the North Korea has recently placed tens of thousands of additional deadly explosives along the rival's heavily fortified border. Now going to the Hindustan Times newspaper states that tomato prices surge amid thin supplies, heavy monsoon rains. Tomato prices have touched rupees 100 a kg in some urban centers such as Delhi, Kolkata, and Guwahati, as the average countrywide rates rose by a third in the past 1 week on the back of the lower supplies and harvest disrupting rains. After monsoon mayhem, Himachal Dam is yet to install early warning system. Having taken a few lessons from the last year's monsoon mayhem that killed at least 509 in the state last year, the hydropower dams in Himachal are still reluctant to install an early warning system. Pakso case, Delhi court says punishment must correspond to offense. The court was hearing a case in which Ashraf Rain kidnapped a 5-year-old girl from her grandparents' house in October 2019. Punishment awarded to convicted should be commensurate with the gravity of the offense in order to serve as an effective deterrent to like-minded people, a Delhi court said while sentencing a man for raping a minor girl in 2019. Now, going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, budget point of view, Union Budget 2024, clarity on ITC eligibility on sales promotion expenses pivotal. Current Kaka partner of at Grant Thornton Bharat and Pragya Sharma, associate director at Grant Thornton Bharat Ved in a why reform streamlining input tax credit claims on the need of the hour. The recent GST Council meeting unveiled substantial proposals from the Finance Minister in Sitharaman, but industry stakeholders are anticipating additional measures. E-commerce export framework by September, Commerce Secretary said, as India's e-commerce industry is primarily dominated by small businesses that export products valued between $25 and $1,000. Popular items include handicraft art, books, ready-made garments, and gems and jewelry. India's e-commerce industry is primarily dominated by small businesses that export products valued between $25 and $1,000. SEBI proposed to bring a new asset class with a minimum investment limit of rupees 10 lakh. The minimum investment threshold under the new asset class has been proposed at rupees 10 lakh per investor. SEBI said that the minimum investment amount for the investment under the new asset class would be rupees 10 lakh per investor at the level of the new asset class within the AMC. From the business point of view, International Monetary Fund raised the India GDP forecast by 20 BPS to 7% of financial year 2025. For the next financial year, the IMF retained the projection at a slower growth rate of 6.5%, as stated in its latest edition of the World Economic Outlook. Improved consumption prospects, particularly in rural areas, are expected to support our country's growth trajectory in the ongoing financial year 2024-25. The International Monetary Fund said on Tuesday, while revising India's growth forecast upward by the 20 basis points to 7%. Overall global growth is projected to be in the line with the April month 2024 World Economic Outlook (WEO) forecast at 3.2% in 2024 and 3.3% in 2025. Now going towards the world news, including First King's speech under Labour. Here are the key announcements of the Starmer's government. Instagram divorced by Princess Sheikha Mahara announced separation. Indian canines caught in France to sniff out threats at Paris Olympics. Violence breaks out at Bangladesh anti-quota protests. Government orders probe into the killings. European Union Parliament criticizes Hungary's Orban for meeting Putin. Democrats aim to nominate president in the first week of August, as some push Biden to quit the race. Now going to the science and tech, we have hormone therapy for breast cancer may be linked with the lower dementia risk study. Study by researchers at the University of Pittsburgh and the University of South Carolina found that although HMT was linked with the protection against the development of dementia, while the association disease decreased with age and varied by race, hormone modulating therapy (HMT) used for the treatment of the breast cancer was associated with a 7% lower risk for developing Alzheimer's disease and related dementia later in life, according to a new study. ByteDance loses court challenge against European Union gatekeeper level in the boost for regulators. TikTok owner ByteDance lost its court challenge against its designation as a gatekeeper under the landmark European Union tech rules. TikTok owner ByteDance on Wednesday lost its court challenge against its designation as a gatekeeper under the landmark European Union tech rules in a post for European Union antitrust regulators seeking clarity in the power of big tech. Climate change risk hits oil market. An offshore oil rig platform in the photographed in the Huntington Beach, California, United States, July 4, 2024. Hurricane Beryl became the latest weather phenomenon to jangle market nerves, boosting crude prices as it passed through Texas earlier this month. From the forest fires to hurricanes and other natural disasters, climate change risk is increasingly influencing oil prices, just as the world is struggling to shift away from the high-polluting of fossil fuels. Zero-dose children comparison flawed India's population not considered, sources on World Health Organization UNICEF data. A baby gets immunization at Delhi Government Health Center dispensary. Even though India has the second highest number of zero-dose children in the world, it accounts for 0.11% of the country's total population. Union Health Ministry sources said India's population, which is many times more than the several nations, has not been taken into account while comparing the children's vaccination data with 19 countries in the latest World Health Organization and UNICEF estimates of national immunization coverage. WENIC official sources have said. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, whose birth anniversary is 14 April 1891 up to 6 December 1956. Was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, and a political leader who headed the committee drafting the Constitution of India. From the Constituent Assembly debates, served as the largest and just minister in the first cabinet of the Jawaharlal Nehru, and inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement after renouncing Hinduism. In 1990, the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award, was posthumously conferred on the Ambedkar. The salutation, Jai Bhim, used by followers, honors him. He is also referred to as by the nickname Baba Sahib, meaning respected father. B.R. Ambedkar says a famous quotation. He says that justice has always evoked ideas of equality, of proportion, of compensation. In short, justice is another name of liberty, equality, and fraternity. B.R. Ambedkar also says that a great man is different from an eminent one, in that he is ready to be the servant of society. Okay? Thank you.